This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hi there, folks, and welcome to TV Tuners. It's a television podcast for the true fanatics. It's a weekly dive on the latest in TV news and reviews. I'm your host, Swanson. With me, as always, is my co-host and priest in training, Stairmaster.
You let evil inside you.
Did I?
No, but you must always be on the lookout.
Oh, I must check my heart daily.
Yes, there are people trying to corrupt us.
Yeah, there's like
him.
Oh, uh-oh. He's pointing to our other co-host and demon who might just be in my dreams, Kioran.
Yeah, I'm real, and I know everything going on.
Wow, that's weird.
What a weird name for a demon, Kioran.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be like George or Frank?
No. Shouldn't I have a weird, non-human sounding name?
Yes.
I'm a demon.
Like Asmodeus.
I don't know. I feel like demons have like regular names like Roy.
Or Suckdickius.
Yeah, I have a confession to make, my friends.
Ooh, yeah.
My name's actually Henry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Suckdickius.
Well, life's full of disappointments.
Maybe next week we'll do that character.
Anyway, probably not. Did you guys watch anything exciting this week?
I can't remember.
Ooh, brain problems. Nice.
I've been playing Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
And that's a very cinematic video game.
Swanson, is he allowed to talk about video games?
I'll allow it, but watch yourself, counselor.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a note of that for my segment.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Did I watch anything?
Well, just tell us about Yakuza.
Oh. It's great. Every battle, you're like just stomping a guy's skull into the head, into the ground.
Skull into the head.
Yeah. I hate when you stomp a skull into a head, you know?
That's what they call the second collision in car crashes. You know.
True.
First your car hits something, and then your skull hits your head.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I want my brain to be just completely stationary.
And then once the battle's over, the people are perfectly fine.
Despite
Despite
you
punching
that's how
out
fights
about
go.
half their blood in a fist fight.
They just ate a sensubi and it was all good.
Yep. Well, no, they're on the ground. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again."
Do they do it again?
Well, they reuse the character models, but the names for the random guys you beat up on the street are randomly generated.
Okay, so
sometimes I get a name like Sega, and that's kind of weird.
Ooh.
Also, you can go to the Sega arcade and play Outrun and Space Harrier.
Dang, I love playing games inside games.
It's really.
What else can you play?
You can play the Sega UFO catcher.
Anything else you can play in Yakuza?
You can play Hanafuda.
Yeah?
You can play Shogi.
Wait.
You can play...
Is this the game that has Puyo Puyo, or is it another
I think
one?
it's a later Yakuza, because this one takes place in 1989.
Oh, so they couldn't play Sega Bass Fishing.
No. Also, you can play Circuit Racer.
Wow.
Did you play it? Did you win?
No, not yet. I'm not ready for Circuit Racer, because there's like a whole crafting component to it. You got to build your Circuit Racer.
He's got to train.
By collecting parts.
He's got to train before he can take on that obstacle. Anyway.
Well, I wish you good luck in your video gaming adventures.
It's almost the perfect video game.
Wow.
Almost.
The TV Tuners game of the month.
The only way it could be better is if it was on a TV, if it was a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, speaking of TV shows, I'm going to give a shout out.
Wait, did you watch we watch TV, Swanson? Again?
Yeah, I watch TV quite a bit. Yeah.
Even after I crawled into your bed at night and berated you about how much TV you watch, you still kept watching
Oh,
it?
yeah.
False. You watch more than 4 hours of television a day.
A day? That's false.
Correct.
Ooh, okay, so you're
Here
not
goes
gonna...
your finger.
Wait,
Chomp.
you cut off my finger for correct answers? What kind of
Well, we
game
need
are
to-
you playing, Suck Dickius?
Listen, we have to establish the stakes on the podcast. That's an
Correct.
audio medium, so they can't see the knife. They have to hear it cutting something.
And there's definitely a sound effect there for that. 100%.
We'll put it in post.
Anyway,
Unless you want me to try and Foley it.
no. Okay. That sounded like you ate a finger.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. That'd be weird. I'm just going to leave it on your chest.
That's weirder.
It's normal. It's a regular thing.
Yeah,
to
we
do.
should probably get out of Swanson's bed, huh?
Let's take off its underwear first.
Oh.
What's a scar? Did you get a stent for a heart blockage?
Yes.
Oh,
I have a heart
that's very
blockage.
common.
I have a heart blockage at 25.
I hear that's a very easy to recover from operation.
I'm sure. Anyway, I'm gonna give a shout out this week to the season premiere of The Good Place.
Ooh.
It's the final season of the show, and they started off with some setup. But it was
is
funny.
she finally going to the good place?
We'll see. It's kind of a mild spoiler, by the way.
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah, we'll see. Technically, they're in the good place, but you know.
Yeah, I'm from the good place.
Yeah, what's
Oh.
it like?
It's good.
Huh,
Is it?
that checks out.
You can only assume it's good based on the name.
Yeah, nothing called the good place could secretly be bad or maybe be like sort of a rigorous system that weeds out all of humanity.
No way. That doesn't make sense. Why would it be called good? Checkmate.
Yeah, I mean, that checks out.
Checkmate, atheists.
Chickmadius.
Yeah, that's something. Anyway, yeah, it was fun.
He's my cousin.
Oh, he's Suck Dickius' cousin, Checkmadius.
He lives in Dis.
He loves playing chess. But get this, he's playing 4D chess.
Get this. Life is his chessboard.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, that's deep.
Anyway, yeah, it was a good show. Glad we talked about it.
I love it. Why didn't we watch that this week?
Because you would have been
'Cause
confused.
we didn't watch any of the other seasons.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about something fun and exciting, like Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh
I
boy,
forgot
she's
I
a
forgot
person.
how her theme song goes. I really wanted to do it, but I can't remember.
Keo, you know Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, she's a person. She
She's a
she danced?
lesbian?
Sure, and I'm sure that's the most exciting thing about her. She has that talk show where she dances, and that's I think what she does the entire time on the show. I haven't watched it. Anyway, she's so popular and ubiquitous that HBO Max, in an effort to gain as many people as they possibly can to their side,
3,000 people.
has given her 4 shows. On the
What?
network. Yeah.
And they're all prestige dramas.
Yes. The first one's called Ellen.
And the second one's called Degenerous.
And the third one is called Ellen DeGeneres.
And the fourth one's called Portia.
Yeah, it's just her wife. So yeah, these shows in order of, I guess, production, is first Ellen's Home Design Challenge. This one's kind of just tells you what it does.
Whoever
right there on the
wins,
tin.
we lose.
It's going to feature Ellen DeGeneres giving humorous color commentary as home designers compete against each other. Because nothing
The home
says...
designers are the Xenomorph and the Predator.
Ooh. What kind of home would the...
Oh, I would not survive that
what kind of
house.
home would the Xenomorph build?
It would be very cavernous, but also there'd be a lot of stalactites.
So wait.
It'd be sticky.
shaped, and there'd be a lot of fluid dripping from the ceiling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there'd be a guy in the middle, cocooned up, screaming, "Kill me!"
Okay, but what about the predators?
Oh, well,
A lot of mud
Yeah.
to hide
Imagine
in.
a lot of
we know
human
what the
flesh.
Predators would look like based off their spaceship we saw in 2.
That's a spaceship. That's for practical purposes. Their personal...
I think it would look like Yoda's
dream
house
house
from
would be-
Empire Strike Back.
Just a shack?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need anything fancy,
I guess
Swanson.
that's true.
I don't think they're a materialist.
Anyway, I look for...
Yeah, they just have racks to put their weapons on. You know,
And a trophy
some beds
stand
to sleep
for
on.
their skulls.
Yeah.
He was an honorable opponent.
Yeah, I look forward to the humorous color commentary Ellen DeGeneres will give for that one. The next one is First Dates Hotel, which is a show about people of various ages who meet
Going
up.
on first dates to a hotel and not fucking?
I presume it's a romantic hotel, so probably fucking.
You mean probably fucking? A color commentary by Ellen on their sexual performances.
She's thrusting too hard.
She should really let him take the reins.
She's not getting the satisfaction she needs, and she needs to exert herself more in the bedroom.
He needs to slap that ass even harder.
And the next one, Little Ellen, which is sort of like Lil Bill, but probably less creepy.
No, it's like Little Bush.
Oh, it's a political commentary?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's an animated series about DeGeneres as a kid. And the last one has nothing to do with Ellen DeGeneres herself. Instead, it's a documentary series called Finding Einstein. I didn't know he was lost, but...
Oh, I do need to ask Swanson, who do you think committed more rapes, Bill Cosby or George W. Bush?
Ooh. Well, probably Bill Cosby.
Yeah, but George Bush's dad... W's dad was in the CIA, so it'd be a lot easier for him to cover it up.
True.
Were there allegations against W. Bush?
No. Apparently, no, I don't think there were.
Stairs just wants to make a case out of this one.
But can
George
we
W.
really
Bush
trust
canceled.
Can we really trust him, is what I'm saying.
Well, I wouldn't trust him in my bed.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I
I would not take it.
If I saw
Don't take any drinks from George W. Bush.
If I saw George W. Bush in my bed, I'd be like, I'll see where this goes. And the final show will be Finding Einstein, a documentary about finding the next generation of potential Einsteins, whatever the fuck that means. We want to find smart people, I guess.
We'll find the smart child, and we will raise him to create the ultimate weapon, far surpassing Einstein's nuclear bomb.
That would be a great... Actually, I would kind of be interested in that series, just so I could know for future reference who's going to destroy the world.
It is time for Ellen's hegemony to begin.
Anyway, it seems as if Ellen DeGeneres is going to be rolling in that HBO Max money.
Hey, I have a question. What happened to the Oprah network?
That still exists.
How is that not a streaming service by now?
I think Oprah's just happy with her large amount of money.
She's just happy with her lot in life.
Yeah,
maybe
you
she'll
know.
run for president in
just-
2020, maybe not.
She's just fully satisfied.
Wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably be miserable if I was that rich.
You'd be dead by now if you were that rich.
Yeah.
Died in a tragic skiing accident. He skied right into a volcano.
Yeah, I would be dead. Like, I would eat 5 hot dogs and just
Motherfucker's
die.
always trying to ski uphill.
Yeah. And that was the mistake. He skied downhill. That's not... You can't do that.
How would you die for money, Swanson?
I probably drown in my pool of Jello.
Your 30-foot deep pool that you swam to the bottom
Yeah,
of.
just to see if I could hold my breath. Turns out I couldn't.
If only he had just swum back up.
Anyway, speaking of people with way too much money, let's talk about Kevin James. Or really, a show making fun of him. Or sort of the characters that he portrays at the very least.
Oh, wait, this is actually Kevin James? Wow.
Yeah, he's not in this, no.
Oh. Never mind, I'm dumb.
AMC is giving a series order to meta sitcom Kevin Can Fuck Himself. The fuck is obviously beeped out as F, but still. You get the
Oh.
Oh, I thought they went all in on that.
I mean, they
one.
could, I guess. There's nothing
So it's
stopping them.
abridged, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's Kevin Can F Himself. But you know what
That's deeply disappointing.
you know what they're saying.
Not go F himself.
Well, I mean, that's implied. Yeah, he can go F himself.
I feel like it's
No, they wanted to do it right there.
Yeah, they don't want him to go. Anyway, this is an
They wanted him
elaborate...
to remain.
Help him. Help Kevin.
No, Kevin can fuck himself. He doesn't need help. Anyway, this is an elaborate satire of the classic sitcom trope where a dopey asshole is married to a beautiful, nagging woman that he either ignores or actively antagonizes.
Uh-huh.
This sounds like a joke that'll get old after one episode.
Well,
It's already old.
does she divorce him after the first episode and the rest of the sitcom's just a fallout from that? That would be fun.
Yeah, I guess it'll be like that Louis C.K. sitcom that was on HBO for a whole season.
Oh. You mean Louis?
No, he had a sitcom before that which was like this, where he played the role of a dopey asshole who was married to a woman, a beautiful woman, and he got divorced at the end of the show.
Oh.
Anyway, the show does not star Kevin James, but he's clearly the model for this type of character, given that he's been in 2 separate sitcoms where he's done this.
What a guy. What a role model.
What a guy. He'd make a terrific training partner. Too bad he's on the side of evil.
And also, the name is a direct reference to his second series, the now canceled Kevin Can Wait.
Cancelled.
Yeah, it's been canceled. A show that I love to remind everybody had the wife die in the second season, so that they could replace her with the wife from his first series, King of Queens.
Oh,
right.
How could they do that?
Upgrade.
Apparently not. It still got canceled.
It was an upgrade for the character in the show, though. That's what he like jumped for joy when he got the new
Yeah.
He
wife.
does a fist pump.
Anyway, the sitcom is...
He does a jump in the air with his fist and a freeze frame. And then a text appears on the screen. Kevin Can Wait is now canceled. Look forward to Fox's new show. Fart Smellers or something. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. It was CBS, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They still plug the Fox show
Look
for
for
some
CBS's
reason.
new show, Murder Cop.
there you go. Yeah. Fox would definitely have fart smellers, but CBS, they're a classier joint, you know. Old people don't want to watch farts. They want to watch Murder Cop.
CBS's new show, Cop House.
Murder Cop. You'll get all the blacks off the street. Murder Cop.
Oh, he works in Chicago, I see.
Yes.
Anyway,
You could work anywhere with that description. Let's not kid ourselves.
yeah, but Chicago's the easiest target for that. Anyway, the show seems to be a meta sitcom that's going to alternate between multicam comedy with the wacky family shenanigans, and then a single cam drama that reveals the inner torment of a disrespected sitcom wife. So actually, somehow worse than the original premise.
That sounds deeply unpleasant.
Anyway, it remains to be seen whether or not they'll actually keep the name of that, or if any of this will actually, happen, and it'll be a show that we can watch.
It's already canceled.
I don't think this is a show we can watch.
Well, we're about to find out. Probably like 2 years from now. Anyway, it turns out that Kevin can wait, and he can also fuck himself.
Kevin can't wait
To
to
fuck
masturbate.
himself. Anyway, that's it for the news. So it's time to head into a segment we're bringing back. It's been a while. It's Kyo Rain's Crackdown. Hit the theme, Stare.
Da 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 da.
All right, so for this segment, you're actually going to need a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen.
Fuck you.
I've got time for that.
Okay, done.
All right, listeners at home, you need to get that out. This is important.
All right.
All right, so you're going to be writing a word down that I'm going to spell out for you. HYDROCITY. What did I just spell? Pronounce it for me.
Hydro City.
Yeah, Swanson. That word is pronounced Hydro City.
It would. It's. You didn't tell me to put a space in here. It's hydrocity.
What is a hydrocity, Swanson?
What is a hydro city?
It's a place.
A city of water.
That makes no sense. Why wouldn't you call it Water City or Water Town?
Because that's stupid.
Because it sounds cooler with the Greek word.
Yeah. It's hydrocity because it's a big, sewage center.
This also isn't how words work. When you put them together, it's hydrocity.
No, this is how Greek prefixes work.
There's no prefix here.
Hold on, if it was Greek, it would be Hydropolis.
Yeah, see? Why isn't it Hydropolis? That's a fucking dope name.
Because they already used Opolis too many times.
Well, that's not my fault.
They didn't. Look, why would it be Sandopolis? You don't combine the word English word sand with Opolis. That's what they do in the game. They combine Greek words with.
Yeah, better.
That sounds lame.
Okay, well, how about this, Kyoran? I typed in hydrocity, how it's spelled, and guess what how it is phonically spelled. And guess what the first thing that comes up is?
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Hydrocity zone.
What do you mean?
And now I'm going to type in Hydro City with a space in between.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at this. It sells hydraulic pumps.
Oh no. I mean, that is very on brand for the level itself.
But that's just how it's spelled Hydro City without the space in the game, though. So
do we have any, developer commentary?
Well,
what did Michael
Sonic
Jackson
Generations? I don't think he was involved in that stage at all,
he
actually.
did the music for that stage.
Hydro City?
Hydrocity.
Maybe. No, it was probably more like Jun Tsunoe.
Yeah. In Sonic Generations, in the track listing, it's spelled with a space in it. What do you think of that, Swanson?
Ooh. Well, that changes things. But that's also not how it was spelled in any of the versions of the game I've played, or in any of the versions listed on such things as Sonic News Network or Sonic Retro.
Okay, well, do you want me to lay down the truth here, Swanson? To really just completely own you?
Ooh.
You ready to get wrecked?
Him upon the wheels of fact and logic.
I actually am, Stairmaster. He's going to be devastated. He's gonna audibly gasp when I lay this down. Now, Swanson, what language was what language was Sonic originally developed in?
Japanese.
Like what country? Yeah, Japanese. So if you actually look at the spelling for Hydro City in Japanese, you can see it's very clearly pronounced with the dro sound in Japanese.
Damn, that is actually pretty good.
Hmm.
Hold on, we're gonna need to see this kanji.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Or not kanji.
I don't think it's in kanji. Yeah.
Yeah, for the folks at home, we're talking about Sonic 3. The second level is called Hydro City or Hydrocity Zone.
Yeah, this is probably a thing that we should have said at the top, maybe. Anyway, I guess this has been Kyorain's Crackdown.
It's pronounced Hydrocity.
Oh no.
That's right.
Might have to edit that bit out.
No, you're gonna have to tone it up.
Yeah, give me one more clean take of that. Give me one more clean take of that, Kyorain, so I can just sort of add volume.
Hydrocity.
Hydrocity.
Somehow, when Stairmaster says it, it's more racist. Well, that's it for that segment. So it's time for another one.
Yeah, you're a rag to noob, Swanson.
One of the enemies in Hydro City is named Blastoid.
Are you sure it's not Blastoid?
Maybe. Let's see. In Japan, he's known as Panta.
There's a shark man named Jaws with a Z, Swanson.
So Jaws.
Now, in Japan, he's known
Jowls.
as Jawson.
He's known as Jowls.
Jawson.
In Japan, it says here in Japan he's known as Jism. Huh, that's a weird.
Oh, no. Well, it was a different time back then.
Yeah.
Mega Chopper, later known in Japan as Kapu Kapu.
This is riveting stuff.
Let's just go through all the badniks and their Japanese names.
All right.
Don't you want to know what Turbo Spiker's name is?
Did you just say it?
No. I was talking about Mega Chopper. Now we're on Turbo Spiker.
Okay.
It's known in Japan as Yadoran Jet. Yadoran Jeto.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What is a Yadorin?
Yeah, we should really have Kyo saying the names of these.
No, the Japanese speaker.
With my slightly better pronunciation of Japanese words.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just
Dr. Robotnik's boss machines have Japanese names.
It's just the confidence factor, you know?
But
I
they
don't
have
believe that
English
Stairmaster knows he's saying it right.
Yeah, I know my pronunciation's perfect because I watch anime and Stair just reads the manga.
Dr. Robotnik's Whirlpool machine. Big ol' shaker.
He makes a big shake! That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Anyway.
Dr.
Okay, we're done with this
water
segment.
spout. Oh. Come on, just one more.
I better be good.
Dr. Robotnik's water spout and death charge machine. Sukuro Moburu. Also known as Screw Mobile.
Okay, well you peaked at Big Shake.
Oh, sorry.
Big Shake is really good, Stairmaster.
All right. Well, that's it for that segment. It's time for another one. We watched a trailer and we're going to talk about it. It's Trailer Blazers. Hit the theme, Kyo.
Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. I need another theme to play.
All right, well, what a good theme. I love the little commentary at the end of it. Anyway, welcome to Trailer Blazers. It's a trailer show, I guess. A show within a show.
We look at trailers.
We look at them and we watch them, and this was surely a trailer that we watched.
Okay, we have a 3-hour commentary track on this trailer.
It's only 40.
Because we have so much to say
about it. It's
about
only 40 seconds long, but man, what they pack into those 40 seconds, you wouldn't believe. Anyway, this is a trailer for the BBC's new production of War of the Worlds, a miniseries that is, of course, an adaptation of the H.G. Wells novel.
By H.G. Wells.
Mm. Yeah, he made this one. He made this adaptation. He used his time machine.
It looks like the book.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's that alien thing walking around.
A big steppy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people yelling and explosions.
And also, it seems to be set in like the actual era of the book.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is something.
I said, huh. And that was it.
Never seen that before.
Wow, old-timey British people.
Who would have guessed?
I can't believe these British people are being colonized. What a delightful turn of events.
Huh. They were...
Just desserts.
That's actually what the aliens say at the end. They pop out of their little paws and they go, just desserts.
And then the alien eats an ice cream
and they
sundae.
get diabetes and die.
Yeah.
That's how the humans win.
That's almost as good as that one movie where they just die because the air is bad.
No, it's the water, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's that they didn't know there was water on a 70% water planet.
I thought that was an alien movie where they died because we have pollution or something.
Oh,
They're
maybe.
actually They're actually demons, not aliens. That's the secret subtext of Signs.
But either way, dying because of our atmospheric conditions or our water is the stupidest thing I could imagine.
So what you're saying, it's a similar, Stairmaster, to how Signs seems like a good movie, but is actually a bad movie.
Wait, when did it seem like a good movie?
Probably like the first half. I don't know. Until that alien walks past the camera.
And starts dancing, and you just hear this.
Yeah, you hear. Yeah, that's a reference everyone loves.
Oh, that would be a really good movie.
That's like the one reference everyone who listens to this is gonna get.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you got that reference, make sure you hit that tag TV Tuners and say, "I got it."
I got it.
Anyway, yeah,
I
there
see
wasn't
it.
much to this. I don't know what to expect. There's gonna be British people, and they're probably gonna die.
Yeah, and the budget's probably gonna run out by the third episode.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They just shut it down.
Yes.
How many aliens do you think they're going to be?
I think the most will be 3 on screen. I think they're gonna have to cut out the big naval battle. Or it's gonna
So
look
3
really
on
bad.
screen, but how many total in the entire series?
5.
Ooh, that's bold.
Okay. I'm going with Swanson. I'm going to say there's going to be 1 alien.
Yeah, you just see it. You just see one alien.
Oh, so it's like Cloverfield then.
Yeah, but it's not like a giant monster. It's just one alien.
Yeah, he doesn't have a name.
Anyway, yeah, it looks like a fun time. I can't wait to watch this. Probably not. Anyway, that's it for Trailer Blazer. That's it for Trailer Blazers. It's time for our main event. We watched a show and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, that's it for Trailer Blazers.
That's it for Trailer Blazers.
Yeah, that's it for Trailer
That's it
Blazers.
for Trailer Blazers.
Guys, we're going to have to move on from Trailer
Guys,
Blazers.
look, I'm sorry. That's it for Trailer Blazers.
That's it for... Guys, that's the Trailer Blazers.
Don't get too attached to Trailer Blazers because we have to move on from it. We've got a show to talk about. We watched a show
guys,
called Evil.
I know you like Trailer Blazers, but that's it. That's it for it. We're done.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, like honestly, we wanted to keep going with Trailer Blazers. We wanted to keep continuing talking about that trailer we watched, but that's it for Trailer Blazers.
See you later, Trailer Blazers.
Nice knowing you. Anyway, we watched Evil, a boringly titled CBS show.
How is that even allowed?
Yeah,
to title your show Evil.
It's like, is there a show called Good coming out soon?
Can you even trademark that?
No, I don't.
How are you supposed to
I guess
sell
you have
merchandise?
I guess you have to trademark it like Evil TV show. I don't know.
Evil TV show about demons.
Hashtag Evil TV show.
Trademark.
About demons. Trademark.
Like, they couldn't come up with another name based off of anything said in the pilot that is better than Evil.
Oh, what would you name it then? Like,
Demons.
whatever. What's the guy's job's name? Like Sexton or something?
What? Who?
Mike Coulter's character, he says he's a something.
I don't think he
Starts with
says
a
sex
Oh,
at all.
he had some kind of non-priest job title, I think,
Yeah,
right?
he's like a spiritual appraiser.
And it's like got a name. And I'm just going to assume it's Sexton now.
Because he's Catholic?
I would title it...
Yes.
No, he says he's an
title it-
assessor, Stairmaster. He never says, he doesn't have a special name.
No, there's like a Latin name. Latin sounding word, I'm pretty sure. Like
The only
vicar.
people who speak Latin is the possessed guy. Quote unquote possessed.
Yeah, I don't know where Sexton's coming from. It's probably a demon inside of you making you say that word.
Yeah, is there a sex demon inside of you, Stairmaster?
I mean, I am possessed by Sucdicius.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I would title this Marvel's Luke Cage is a priest now.
That's right.
That's a good show, yeah. I would watch that. If I heard stay tuned for Marvel's Luke Cage is a priest now, I would watch.
I would absolutely tune in for that.
Tune in. Anyway.
Too bad this is.
Don't play your hands so soon, Kyo-Ray.
Wait, did
what?
you just say that's it for Trailer Blazers?
Is that it for Trailer Blazers?
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's it for Trailer Blazers, guys. We're done with that.
Oh, come on, fellas. Let's get up.
We want to do some more Trailer Blazers, Stare? Okay, you know what? Stare, for you, let's keep going with Trailer Blazers.
All right, let's talk about his new trailer for Evil. It was a weird trailer. It was 45 minutes long.
Yeah. So we start off with the lady.
Yeah, she's our protagonist.
She's giving a psych eval on this bad man, this bad man.
He's bad.
We need to know that he's bad because they have to show him murdering some people so that we know that he's bad.
They show us him committing a crime so that we know he's a criminal.
So we know that he is evil.
Yeah, we can tell he's up to no good because he's committing crimes and he's doing murders, and that made it very clear to us, the audience, what exactly was going on.
So she does some psych tests on him, and then she starts testifying in front of the court. At some point, the prosecutor asks, "Is my client possessed?" Which is when this show takes a turn for the dumb.
Yeah, isn't there like a discovery phase you're supposed to bring that up in?
Yeah, I don't think you can just kind of go in court and just say, "Oh yeah, this is what happened, and this is a total surprise, shocking."
Also, he says that he's possessed by a demon named Roy. Who's picking these demon names?
Yeah, where's Asfuckius?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I want demon names that sound like they could be band members of Gwar.
Or Eat Audion.
Anyway, speaking of Eat Audion, Mike Coulter's here, and he has a nice beard.
Oh, I love it. He's such a good part of this show.
He's, some would say, the only good part of this show.
He's a nice guy. He's my friend.
Yeah, he has such a warm presence. You want to be his you want him to be your priest daddy.
Yeah, he's Marvel's Luke Cage.
He's a priest now.
That's it for Trailer Blazers. Sorry.
So after she mistakes Mike Coulter's character for a member of the prosecution and tells him off.
Fuck you! Fuck God!
Yeah, and then she gets attacked. She gets attacked by the possessed version of this guy, quote unquote possessed.
Roy.
And then Luke Cage walks in and he smirks and says, "You don't believe in demons, but what if they're real? Checkmate, atheist."
But also, what if they're not? I don't know. I don't have the answers.
I'm just a priest, not really.
He doesn't really take a stand that much.
He sort of just lets it play out.
I just want to.
Yeah, he's not too concerned with what's going on.
So we get a look at this lady's family life. She has 4 whole ass daughters.
4 of them.
Imagine.
Yeah. Not 3.5, but 4.
There's this weird thing where her husband is like an expedition leader in Everest. Or something. They need a reason. They were like, we can't afford another person on this show. We need a reason for him to not be here.
And it can't be because he's dead, because that'd be too sad.
The demons got him.
What do you think the odds are that a demon possesses him?
I'm sorry, I have to delay my return from Everest. I'm doing a layover in this ancient Syrian ruin.
I'm thinking it'll be a mountain demon, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, fearsome mountain demon Kevin.
He goes to climb Mount Fuji and gets attacked by an Oni.
Yeah. You hate to see it.
Yeah, well, it happens all off screen. It's not mentioned after that episode.
Yeah, he doesn't even show up.
Anime lady Onis.
I think they even make sure to not show his face because they haven't cast the guy who's going to play him yet. Like they show a photo. No, they show a photo of him. And he's wearing all the ski equipment, so you can't make out his identity.
Oh, the hood is so he looks like that one corpse that's on the top of Everest.
Yeah,
in the yellow jacket.
And what if he's just a demon?
Oh, he's George.
So wait, would the kids be demons, or are they?
They'd be half demons, like in Inuyasha.
That'd be a better show. I'd tune in for that.
Is Inuyasha a better show than this?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
At least half of it is probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a weird thing where I guess this is supposed to be a setup for why she would take this job, but
oh yeah,
she loses her other job because they want her to lie on oath. She has standards for some reason, so she doesn't do that. So then when she's later, like, one of her daughters is like, someone called and said we're gonna lose our house because you owe money. And we live in a capitalistic hellscape.
Speaking of Yakuza.
And she calls the person back and, like, threatens them to show that she takes no shit. But also, this is what you
I feel
get.
like that would make it easier to take her house after that phone call.
I don't think that's how houses work, sir.
I mean, they could take it like collections court and...
Collection for what?
The house!
Then she's late on one payment.
Who knows? It's New York, I think. Maybe.
You say the wrong thing to the wrong businessman. He just takes your stuff.
Yeah, I hate when I used to have a house, but then I made one wrong move, and now a bunch of loan sharks took it from me.
Did we mention this house is literally under a freight train bridge? So it can't really cost that much.
Yeah, well, I think she has student loans, is what she said. But this is her fault for having a home phone in 2019. What do you expect? Who's calling your home
with
phone?
The times, lady.
The CNN pollers, I guess. Hey.
Yeah, she must be one of the people who's voting for Biden.
Ooh, maybe she's evil.
Yeah, like a couple years ago, Swanson wanted my phone number. I gave him my home phone.
Imagine the demon just like sniffs at her hair, and talks about his boss named Rap Rock.
I forgot about that amazing Joe Biden moment where he referred to Obama as Rap Rock.
Rap Rock, my boss. Corrects himself after it's too late.
Maybe he's an alien, and he's talking about his actual boss.
Oh.
That is a pretty good alien name, yeah. Rap Rock.
That'd be a good demon name, even.
Mm.
Anyway,
well, not like a very high-level demon.
What about a demon alien?
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's like Warhammer 40k.
Oh, yeah, probably. Anyway, so Mike Coulter comes by and offers a totally normal job.
As a sextant. Or a sexton.
Okay, the sextant is like a thing you use to navigate with, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure he said something with a set in it.
Okay, so he's an assessor. And he asks her to help him assess whether or not these are real possessions or insanity pleas.
Fake.
Yeah, he wants to know whether or not they're fake. They're fake possessions. Fake possession.
Yeah, they're fake. Not real.
And she's like, "But I'm not. I don't believe in God." And he's like, "That's fine."
Good. That's very helpful, actually, for doing science.
He says, "It turns out I actually exclusively work with people who don't believe in God." Because we get introduced to Asif Manvi's character, who I don't even remember his name. He has like 3 lines in this episode. He's supposed to be like the third lead.
Oh, that's who he was. I knew I couldn't place a name to his face.
Yeah, he's like the contractor who just like...
He's a ghost hunter guy. He does like a TV show.
The character or this guy?
Both.
Because this character is not a ghost hunter.
Oh, I think it's someone else.
There's not a ghost hunter in this show. What show did you watch?
What was that plotline about the whispering in the house?
Yeah, he says that if you watch a ghost hunter show, you'll believe any noise you hear is a ghost.
Oh. Okay, I might have zoned out during that part. Sorry, everyone.
Then he said, "I'm a ghost hunter, and we're gonna hunt these ghosts."
That would be way more interesting than whatever character he has, which is just guy who like fixes houses.
He has an electrometer to find demons, and then Luke Cage is like, "No, you're a ghost."
Then he vanishes.
I mean, he pretty much does vanish from this episode.
Yeah, he was never there to begin with.
True. This becomes the Luke Cage and Random Lady show, so...
I'm not even sure what her name is.
Her name is Kristen. Anyway, so yeah, we're 13 minutes in at this point, and then we get credits.
And that's it for Trailer Blazers.
Demons are real because one time I opened the refrigerator and I opened up my chili that I had in there for a couple weeks, and it had like all this green stuff on it that made me really sick.
That must
when I ate it.
And then the stigmata appeared on Kyo.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Well, if we're not sure if there's demons, the show is also not sure, but it likes to make you think that it is for a little bit, because a demon does show up as a night terror.
And I was like, oh boy, there's actually demons. That's cool.
Yeah,
and
he shows up.
It's kind of like dumb fun.
He shows up and he's like, I'm George. How's it going?
Yeah, and I was like, this is pretty sus.
He's the famous OBGYN demon.
Oh, Bill Cosby.
Yes. No, Bill Cosby was the roofie demon.
Yeah, he played an OBGYN demon.
Yeah.
On a sitcom.
Yeah,
Wait, he was a demon in the show too?
Yeah, wait, what?
Oh, you didn't get that? Well, it was kind of the subtext.
Man, I missed those
you did
cues.
that segment. You did always look out for the creepy lines.
Yeah.
You're
Like
right.
when he said, I'm sending you to hell, Theo.
I brought you into this world. I can take you out of it. And you refer to a demonic summoning ritual.
That makes
Or he
sense.
summoned him as his familiar.
But yeah, we can get introduced to George, the OBGYN demon. He takes off her pants for some reason.
To make her feel bad.
I mean, sure. I guess if you take off anyone's pants, they'll feel bad.
Well, it depends on who you are.
Depends if they want it or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you take off anyone's pants, they're probably going to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Swanson. I'll give you that one.
You know, I mean, if you
Okay,
take off
what if
any
I took your
pants.
pants? What if I took off your pants right now?
Oh, don't do that.
I think I will.
Anyway, yeah. Demon makes references to her and her being attracted to Mike Coulter's character, which makes sense. I see it.
Yeah, he's Marvel's Luke Cage.
You
Why
can
wouldn't
climb
you
my
be?
Everest.
She wants him inside her. Anyway, so yeah, she freaks out, wakes up her kids, and then they all go back to bed real quick, huh? Like their mom was just screaming, and they're all just like, "All right, time for bed."
Well, when you're a family of four, you burn up your energy really fast.
She had so many kids, I thought she was like babysitting or something.
Yeah, this is an unholy amount of kids. It's
Are we sure her husband didn't like steal some of those kids
from Everest.
Everest?
They're all
Yeah,
way
like,
too white to have been stolen from Everest.
No, they're other tourist kids.
And they're all so close together in age too.
That's the other thing that's really scary, is that they're all very close together in age.
Like they're like 4 months apart in age.
Yeah.
Each. Or maybe she's a demon and she gave birth to a litter.
Stare is really good with age. That's how you can tell that they're all 4 months apart. Exactly.
The government has trained me to identify the age of children. I will not expand on this any further.
Well, see, here, let me explain, Swanson. This is really important. Stairmaster made this contract with a demon.
His name
where
was Jeffrey
he gave up-
Epstein.
Oh, Epstein was a demon?
Yes. He had a what do you think the temple was about?
I just thought he liked temples.
He gave up half his lifespan. Now he can see the exact age of anybody by looking at them. He sees like little numbers above their head.
But he doesn't know like when they're going to die or anything. That'd be ridiculous.
No, that would be really OP.
Yeah. This is much more. This is a much more workable power. He wouldn't have to come up with some
Also-
weird, convoluted reason for it to not work.
Also, it wouldn't make sense in a world where free will is sort of kind of a thing. But also destiny's a thing.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, so he can just see the exact age of people. That's a consistent, non-plot hole involving power.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, they keep trying to pester this guy to see whether or not he's actually possessed. Doesn't go well.
Turns out he's a bad
Yeah,
person.
it turns out he's just a bad guy, you know?
Turns out he's evil.
Yeah. She ends up defeating George, her demon, with her own mind? She defeats her
they
own
rip off
mind?
that episode of Batman the Animated Series, where he's trapped in a dream.
Do you think that's what the exact inspiration?
Yes, exactly. I mean, yeah. If we assume the age of the writers.
They're like 50, I'm pretty sure. It's CBS.
Oh. Never mind then. They might have written that.
I'm picturing a room
Batman
of
the Animated Series and then ripped it off.
So wait, this is like written by grandparents for grandparents.
Yeah, it's Fugu.
What? Oh, okay. I think I get that. Not sure though.
Anyway, you see, Fubu is a retailer.
Come on.
You see, Fubu is a retailer aimed at black people.
Is it Kioran?
Yeah, I've got all kinds of Fubu merchandise here.
Wait, Fubu, not Fugu?
It stands for us, by us.
Oh, that makes sense.
It may or may not still be around. I'm pretty sure it's around still.
Yeah, and it's for us, grandparents.
That's right. I'm really glad we got to expand on this joke. Anyway, so all of the actual fun mystery solving is done in 2 minutes. She does, like, after she finds out that the guy knows something that she only told her psychiatrist, that's like the fun thing that you should introduce in the first act.
Yeah, that's like stakes.
Yeah, like
it's drama.
Instead, she just goes on this like chase that's 2 minutes long, where she finds out that there's some mystery man who's behind pulling the strings. It's
really nasty individual. This man,
yeah. Peter Longcross or something. Who's reading?
Peter Longcross. What?
I was trying to make a reference to Bodyguard, but I couldn't actually remember what that guy's name was. Richard Longcross.
Okay, that's all. I would still have been confused.
Sorry, Mom, that's too far away. That's too long ago, Mom.
Anyway, he's played by Michael Emerson, CBS staple, the guy from Lost, other things. Anyway, he's here to just sort of be a random villain. They're like, oh, we need a guy who you know is going to be the bad guy for the series.
His name is like Peter Townsend.
Yeah, he's the lead singer of The Who.
Get this. He's so evil and nasty that Marvel's Luke Cage punches him.
Does he actually punch him? Oh, yeah, he punches him in the chest.
And he's barely fazed by it.
He falls over.
But he doesn't seem that upset.
And, like, my favorite part about this guy's introduction is that he starts talking about mystery shit, where he's like, oh, but you haven't heard of the 60. Like they're in a comic book all of a sudden.
Is this guy a demon, or is he just evil?
I think he's just evil.
I hope he's
I think he's the titular evil.
I hope he's...
I think they talk about it in detail, where they say that there's some... Maybe there's not demons, but there's definitely psychopaths, and he's one of them.
Yeah, they have this whole conversation at the end in the bar, where Luke Cage is like, look, maybe demons don't exist, but psychopaths exist, and you can figure that out too.
And I'm one of them. And then he
just stabs her.
Yeah. And Michael Emerson's there, and he says, good. And it says to be continued. It's very strange.
There's a tasteful silhouette of Emerson jerking off as this happens.
Yeah, it's very strange for CBS.
Yeah. It's very tasteful though. It's
Yeah, it's a silhouette. It's always tasteful when it's a silhouette. Anyway,
remember the gunshot noise when he finishes?
The weirdest thing is that they figure out that the killer's connected on social media before they reveal what it was. I thought he connected on like LinkedIn or something.
I thought he used demon magic to connect to the internet.
Like, I just had this idea of like killers trying to connect with one another on LinkedIn, just being like, "Hey, you up for murder?"
Okay, what euphemism would they use for murdering experience? Shipping and receiving?
No, probably like
it'd have to be
packaging.
Something specific, I think. No, it's got to be really specific.
Meat management.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that'd be a certain subgenre of serial killers, I think. The ones who view everyone as just walking piles of meat.
As opposed to the other ones?
Yeah.
There's other kinds.
Well, name them. Name the types.
I mean, there's like sex weirdos.
Oh, true. What would theirs be then?
There's like people who are possessed by demons.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then sometimes there's psychopaths.
Yes, sometimes there's just evil in the world. And now that it's more connected than ever, that evil can't be isolated.
Because of social media. The problem you see grandparents at home is computers.
Yes, and specifically 4chan.
Oh yeah. No, I was just losing over the fact the key detail of this conspiracy was the fact he had access to his wife's email account.
Yeah, I love that he was like sending secretive emails on his wife's email account, and that was the key to the mystery.
And also, his wife only checks it like once every 6 months, apparently.
Yeah, it must have been a secondary email account.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's probably why he thought it was safe.
they contacted each other on 4chan. Where
they went on X paranormal stuff and were like, hey, does anyone want to commit any demonic murders?
Yeah, like it would have been. It's like really, I don't know, man. This is the dumbest part of this episode. Like they connect on 4chan of all places, and then he's just like, why don't you kill some people? And he says, good idea.
Look, as much as 4chan's a cesspool, it's also full of racists and pedophiles. It's also full of a bunch of nasty tattletales.
Yeah.
Who would report that post immediately.
Yeah, this is an 8chan. Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is a...
Anyway, and then, yeah, it ends with that conversation that we already mentioned between Mike Coulter and Kristen. And that's it. She's like, someone mentions that they got a new assignment, and it's a miracle this time.
A medical miracle.
And he's like, so, are you still in? And she says, yeah, sure, because I guess we're supposed to question that at some point.
Yeah, for another 12 or so episodes.
I'm here until they're canceled. Then I found the new show. Maybe Luke Cage will...
that's
Or I die in abject squalor.
That's a tune in for Marvel's Luke Cage.
Now a priest.
No, just Marvel's Luke Cage is a tune in for that. Watch that. Anyway, any final thoughts on this show?
I was kind of like into it for like the first 15 or so minutes. I was like, maybe this will be like fun, dumb fun.
Yeah.
Like there's actual demons and stuff, and then it's like, oh, there's no demons? Oh.
No, there's got to be demons, right?
So far,
that's
there's
the only one I saw.
Yeah, so far there's only dream demons. Or dreamins, if you will.
Really, I gotta say this is worse than Prodigal Son. Just
Yeah.
because of the... Yeah.
Not enough interesting shit happens. How do you make a show... Sure, it's called Evil, whatever. I'll look past the dumb title because there's supposed to be demons in this. How do you make a show that claims to have demons in it, and there's not even, like, fun fake demons? It's just one weird fake demon.
And his name is George. Like, come on.
Couldn't write anything better?
Just use something from the Bible.
Yeah, call him Mordecai or something. That's better.
Call him Jesus.
Ooh, demon called Jesus. That sounds like one wacky demon. I think Jesus is like, let's say...
I am the Christ child.
I think for demons, Jesus is like saying Voldemort. They can't do it. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to like this show. By the time the credits rolled, which was 13 minutes in, I was already sort of done with it, though.
Oh, I thought you meant...
It took way too long to get interesting. The opening credits, yeah. It took way too long to get interesting. And, yeah, I don't know. It didn't get interesting until the last, 10 minutes. What a waste of time.
And still no fucking demons.
Yeah,
except for maybe that one guy.
Look, at least X-Files managed to give me some idea that aliens might exist by the end of the first episode. Come on.
Yeah. So that's a tune out.
Well, Keo didn't get to say anything.
Yeah, that's a tune out for me. I was kind of bored with this.
And that's it for Trailer Blazers.
Yeah, that's a tune out for this show. Looks like it's a tune out for Evil. It looks like it's a tune out. I think we tuned out for this.
Yeah, that's a tune out.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to be tuning out of
Yeah,
this
that
one.
seems like a tune out for this one, guys.
Yeah, that's a tune out.
Yeah, that's a...
I mean, I was thinking about saying maybe, hey, maybe we could tune in for this one. Maybe it could be a tune in. But,
No, it's a tune out.
more I thought about it, the more my opinion shifted to thinking, yeah, this is definitely a tune out.
Nah, mate, this is a tune out.
And you know what? I was thinking, that's it for Trailer Blazers.
Yeah, you know what? That's a tune out.
Yeah, some people were saying... Some people were saying that Trailer Blazers is still continuing, but...
That's it for Trailer Blazers. I want to be clear. That was it for Trailer Blazers, and this was a tune-out. Anyway.
I'm writing down here on this piece of paper
Hydrocity.
whether or not... Yeah, I'm writing Hydro City down on this piece of paper, but I'm also writing that this is a tune-out, and that Trailer Blazers is officially
Hold on, how do you
done.
pronounce tune out in Japanese?
Tune
out.
Sure.
That sounds about
Anyway,
right.
that's it for this week's episode of the show. If you have any quips, comments, questions, foresights, or otherwise, send them to us at tvtunerspodcast@gmail.com. What's that email, Kieran?
Swanson, I can't spell.
Give it a try.
Trailerblazers@gmail.com.
I think it's a television tuner at trailerblazers.org.
That's right. And yeah, you can follow us on Twitter. The show is on Twitter at tvtuners. And you can use the hashtag tvtuners, and we'll give a glance at what you're saying. Yeah, and I'm also on TV. I'm not on TV. I'm also on Twitter at Jesse Swanson.
I'm not on Twitter anymore, and I will not be for the foreseeable future. Perhaps you should contact Twitter support and petition for my release.
What a shock.
I can't believe the thing we said that was going to happen actually happened.
All I did was call a guy.
I'm on Twitter. I'm having a great time on Twitter.com. I'm having it's like a real party for me. It's like, ever since Dale got banned off Twitter, it's been like a party. It's been just like, oh man, it's like so fun. All these great posts and tweets and things I've been seeing on there.
And the most important thing,
retweeting.
DMs are open.
And my DMs are open.
Yeah, I had them closed.
When Stair was on there, I had to close him. But now that he's... just log on Twitter.com, see me on there. I'm on Real Keo Rain, and just check that out. Log in. There's a man out there, and he knows things. He knows what's going on in the world.
What? Oh. Find out more on the ad after this episode.
Anyway, if you like this podcast and you want to subscribe to it, we're available on all of the podcatchers of your choice. Apple Podcasts, Google, Stitcher Play, Google Play, Stitcher, all of them.
Oprah Network.
Yeah, we're available on there. And you can give a subscription and give a 5-star review. Say how much you like this particular episode.
This episode was really good, and if you check out our networked show, there's a man. He's walking towards us right now.
He sure isn't. Because we're about to end the fucking episode.
Wait, I want to know what this guy's up to.
Nope. No time for that.
Well, he's going to tell us about it himself.
We're part of the Big Heads
in a
Media
moment.
Podcast Network, as always. And I would love to give a shout out to a podcast that is on the network, one that you might hear right after this.
Yeah, he's walking towards us right now. He's going to tell us about himself.
It's called Deep in the History. And you'll listen to it right after this. All right, that's it for this. That's it for this week's episode of the show. See you next week. Bye. It's over.
I found him.
After my first few episodes, some of my newfound fans called me a lore master, which was an honor and so epically cool. But the thing is, I desire to be known as the lore master. So, This is the tale of the rise of an epic podcast that critics say is redefining a genre. The tale of a man who decided that his calling in life was to give a future to the past. The saga of Arjun, your lore master. Come dream with me as we go deep into our stories. If you think you've been taken to a battlefield before, I assure you, you're mistaken. So take a deep breath, let it out slowly, put some smoke in the air if you choose, and prepare to let your mind flow to my voice as we go deep. Welcome to Deep into History, available everywhere.